Okay, guys, I wanted to just have a little chat about why on earth AdSense is letting a lot of us down nowadays. You know, speaking for myself, 3 years ago, I was bringing in nearly £700 a month from just this one website, OscarFishLover.com. Nowadays, I'm lucky if I make £200 a month. In fact, the next payment's going to be £181, and as of we're on the we're on June the 4th so far, and I've just made £12 so far this month. It's absolutely diabolical, and I think a lot of us are trying to work out why. My personal view is it's down to mobile traffic. For some reason, the mobile traffic is just not bringing in anywhere near the amount of money that it did do when most people were using desktops. So I'm going to just take you a little tour, a little quick tour of my website, just to show you what my AdSense looks like. This is the home page. I haven't got any AdSense on the home page. I like to keep it quite simple. I've got one media.net unit here, which brings in a little bit of money each day, not much. So if we go on to one of the first article, you'll see I've got a responsive link unit here. In fact, I just put that back in place today. I've got a 300 by 250 unit floated to the right of the content. That will come up just below the heading because that's in the content, not in the column. Well, we'll have a look on the mobile in a minute, and you'll see what it looks like. But if we just scroll down a bit, I've got some small photos, and I've put a couple of photos in with them just to blend them in with the photos there. And I've got another one in between the paragraph. Then I have my media.net right at the bottom. So that's one of the articles. We'll take a look at a slightly different format. Again, I've put the responsive link unit in here. It's a bit slow loading at the moment. What's going to appear here in a sec? That should do. Not sure what's happened here. Here we go. That's right. It seems to have stopped responding for some strange reason. Anyway, we'll just wait a sec, and hopefully it'll come back again. But what I've basically got here is I've rather than having the small link unit in here, the small 300 by 250 unit, I've put in a 300 by 600 units. That's just appeared now in here, and because that's on the page, I don't have any columns in. That when someone checks the mobile out, that will appear just below the heading, and it's quite good. But it's doesn't seem to be improving the earnings. So if I scroll down a bit, you can see I've got another. I'm sticking to 300 by 250s because apparently they're quite good earners. So I'll scroll down a bit more, and I've got another one just there. And then right to the bottom, we have the media.net right at the bottom here. So that's basically what we have here. And we'll just go to another article. Have a quick look. I've got another one here. Some of the articles I've got the unit over here, but I don't think it makes much difference. I think sometimes I like to leave the left-hand side of the screen clear, and also people read from left to right. So my way of thinking is when they get to the end, they'll see the unit, and it might appeal to them. So we'll scroll down a bit more. We've got another. That's a media.net unit there, but they tend to show Google ads quite a lot. And we get to the bottom, we've got a media.net. We'll go into one of my articles that I've written. One of the actually a very popular article on cloudy water. That's one of the longer articles. You can see I'll put a few AdSense units down there. Here we are, cloudy water. So if you go in here, I've got another one here. It seems to be showing the same ad on all of them. And get down here, I've got another responsive link unit in the middle. And we'll get to the bottom, and we've got another 300 by 250. So if we go onto the mobile device and have a quick look, this is a special program you can go on, and it basically emulates what your website will look like on a mobile. This is an iPhone 6. So if you scroll down a bit, this is what one of my articles will look like, and you can use this to make sure that they look all right. Everything stands out and looks good. As you can see there, my AdSense units are looking quite smart, and one had hoped that they would actually do quite well, but I've tried everything. I've tried absolutely everything I can think of, and I've been doing AdSense for a long time now, but I've almost run out of ideas of what I can do next, where I go now to try and improve the AdSense. I've worked on the website. The website, apparently it needs a bit of work getting it loading, but I think it loads quick enough. Personally, I've checked it, and I think people will hang around. They're not going to leave. That's a 300 by 600. So you scroll down. It's another one. It's a small one. You see, they fit in really well onto the page, and they look good. I suppose it just depends on what ad's showing for people. In most cases, the ads are a load of rubbish, and they're not really very relevant. So it's not surprising people aren't going to bother clicking on them. So we'll quick look at another one. Let's go to breathing. So we go down there, like that. It's always a bit slower on here. These are responsive. These responsive units look great. They fit in wonderfully with the page. We'll scroll down. There's a 300 by 600. So I don't know. I know what you guys. If you're in the same boat as me, and your AdSense is declining rapidly, then leave a message, and let's have a little discussion about why AdSense is declining. But if you're, on the other hand, if you're earning loads of money from AdSense, especially on a mobile, then maybe you could give us a few tips on how we can improve things. Cheers, guys. Look forward to speaking to you.